Hello everybody. Today I'm here with the brand new Dr. Mario World update, and as you could see there for a second, Morton is not actually in the staffing right now, so there's no way to get Morton. But good news, we have Boo and King Boo ready to showcase for the next two videos, so look forward to that. But for this one we're just going to go through with Wario, and we're past level 800, so we're getting into the good stuff here. And we've seen this world before. It was kind of leaked by the game itself. That was going to be kind of a fall theme. So we've known this is coming. Now getting into this first stage here, there's a lot of colored crates. So bringing in someone like Larry might be good, but other than that, you're basically just breaking through until you can get to the bombs in the middle, which will allow you to get to things a lot easier. I wouldn't suggest going for all the bombs right away because you can use the kind of platforms that the keys make to get back up to those viruses you still have to clear. So I do that there to get to those reds, and then I'll do it with the blues eventually as well. Let's see what else I do. I don't even remember what I did. But just going along, I'm trying to be as strategic as possible, even though it's not really necessary. I wanted to have a red to bring in there before the key landed, but obviously that didn't work out. I should have thought of that as I went on this side and got rid of this yellow as well, but I didn't, so I also couldn't do it on that side. But if you are able to do it, would be pretty beneficial, I would think. Although it would block up a space to blow up that bomb, so maybe it won't be so good. I guess there are some pros and cons to doing so. But I have this bomb in the middle here for some reason that I never got rid of. So now we're going to have to build up to that at some point. I think I used a double yellow here. Yeah. So we do that there. Now I use that to get there. I go over here and use this yellow to get to the blues. I want to get to the reds first, and then once I hit that bomb, all that will be left is that one blue virus there. Which I use this as a platform to put this double blue that just gave me there. And I might as well just brought a capsule down to make this go quicker, because I clearly had enough capsules to get 3 stars on that one. So yeah, that went pretty well. I only had to retry one of these stages, and I did that twice, and it wasn't necessarily hard. It was just kind of claustrophobic, so there was a lot of room for error, I think. But moving to this next one, this is not the one that I was referring to. This one has these huge 2 bottles, I guess, that will spawn in bombs. And they can definitely be helpful in a lot of ways, but also they can get in your way when you're trying to get the blue coins at the end. But they should mostly be helpful, and they're really easy to clear as well. So they're not really a nuisance in any way, and let them spawn in as much as I'd like, honestly, because you get a lot of bombs out of it. You know, it clears out everything a lot quicker. So as you can see, that whole top part was basically cleared out by those bombs that spawned in. So allowing it to do that will be very helpful for you. And you're kind of just working your way down to that middle part there. And there are these electric bombs that will help you as you go. Obviously the bombs will spawn in the remaining spaces in between each of the crates. If you brought in someone like Roy, those crates would be gone really quickly, especially with all the bombs and everything. And Roy would probably be really good because at the end I was just left clearing out some crates that were covering up the blue coins. So keep that in mind, I guess, that Roy would be a good one to bring in. It would make it a lot easier, I guess. And right now I could really use some bombs to hit these remaining crates. And I really should have started just throwing stuff down. I don't need to be strategic in these levels. I can go pretty quick. So here I get that coin. Now I should bring some stuff down to get those bombs in the bottom. But I also have this one up top that I can't forget about. So I will hit it at some point, and then I also have this red virus that I will hit as well. Right here. Bring down some yellows down there. Now the bombs kind of got in my way, but it still kind of worked out. And just bringing some stuff down here. I was a little worried on points at this, I was going to say at this point, but I didn't want to say that. But I guess you already know, it goes fine. I do blow up some more bombs at the very end there, although I think I had plenty of points anyways. But here's our reward. What did I get? Yeah, 250, the very common reward they like to give. So there's 3 stars on that one. this next one here is the one that I had to retry once. So let's see it real quick. Like I said, it's just claustrophobic, really. And the only reason I lost is because I had just a few crates remaining, or not crates, blocks remaining on each of the times I failed. And this one, I got to the lock in the middle really quickly, which you'll see here, which is not something that usually happen. I think it's because that blue one spawned right there. So I was able to hit a lot more because that virus kind of enabled me to. So here I hit the blue one as quickly as I can. As quickly as I can, and then I place this one down, and that hits it again. Now if I hit this blue bomb, it will open up that crate on top. Now I just need some yellows to bring down in there, and the locks are all opened up. Now if you hit this shell here, everything will, all these sides will all get hit. It's kind of a chain reaction that has automatically set up, so I'd recommend doing that. And then all the outside is cleared out and all the viruses have moved, so now they're kind of in nice locations for you to start hitting these blocks. And that's basically the remainder of the level, is just hitting these blocks when there are viruses near them. Obviously you need to clear out the viruses as well, but the main goal of this stage is going to end up being getting rid of the remaining blocks. And there are some bombs that will help you, but you will have to do a lot of it manually. And there are a lot of awkward placements as well that you'll have to do, like right here, these yellows and blues are kind of in weird spots. And I do mess around a lot and try to figure out what the best strategy is for this one, because this is one I actually did lose a few times, so I wanted to be a little bit more careful. And that red one really kind of screwed things up as well, made it a little bit more difficult to get in there. But we just need a yellow there to get rid of that yellow one. That red one is going to be really annoying to clear because it's surrounded on all sides. And the blue one also is annoying because of this red and yellow capsule that I have kind of in the way of being able to place a double blue there. So yeah, it's going to take some work to actually clear out that remaining part. But any of these extra colors that I don't need right now, I can start bringing down to these blocks that are remaining at the bottom, that there aren't really any viruses near. I finally got rid of that yellow one there, although I probably should have hit this bomb as soon as I could. But I'll start going for it now with all the yellows I get. And I still am worried about this blue. I think I go for the blue first, actually. I use that to build... Oh, well, I was just dead wrong. So, now I'm over here. I clear out these blocks a little bit, I think. Maybe yeah, okay, that was a better strategy, actually. I want to get the red one as quickly as I can. Those blues are lined up for if I ever want to clear them with those blocks. Now I have to build up this remaining blue virus. All the viruses are cleared now. There are some blocks remaining, but I have plenty of capsules remaining. So I just need to get those blues that are left for myself there, and then also have these reds stacked up next to this block. And that's 3 stars already, but I have 2 extras just in case. So if you want to bring in someone like Wendy, that might be a little bit better of an experience for you, but Wario works out fine as well. So we're moving to this next one here, and it's got a cool shape. It's kind of like a fan. Like, it's kind of like if you zoomed in on those blue fans that are in the game. But basically, this is one of the ones where you're following the path of coins that spawn in, and basically you're only going for the coins, and, you know, you're getting the viruses whenever you feel like it, really, because the coins are the most important thing to get so that you can actually get to the rest of the viruses. So there's a coin on basically each side of this fan. And they gave me a lot of doubles right away, so I just need to bring down some colors to do, to hit these. I should have just put a yellow in between there, honestly, but whatever. Now this is opened up, and it makes it a little bit easier to hit these because you just need 2 in the middle. Now I got rid of those 2 reds, which would have lined up perfectly to hit these coins that they, set up for me. But I do have a yellow virus, or yellow capsule up there that I will use to hit it. Right here, and then it starts spawning in these electric bombs, which again are always just helpful. It's not a hazard or anything, it's just going to help. And they actually do hit coins as well. If you're worried about only clearing the viruses, it hits everything for you, so they're very helpful. Now at this point, the coins are a little bit more spread out, but there are still viruses around, most of them, that you'll be able to hit. Some more electric bombs spawn in that I go for it right away. This blue one is surrounded by coins, which is going to be kind of awkward to get to. I'll have to probably hit them individually instead of going for the blue in the middle, just because that's the way it kind of got set up. So I think I place these yellows here to get rid of this, and then I start building on top of it to get rid of the other one. In a second here, just waiting to see what I do with this blue. Oh, I do that. That works as well, I suppose. Now I have these yellows nicely lined up to hit, so instead of placing the blue on there, I place the yellows, and obviously it gets rid of all the viruses for me, so that was probably the best plan. Now these reds aren't really set up in the nicest way, but I end up just going with this kind of strategy. And there are some random coins that I have to hit on the side here that are kind of awkward, but if I hit these electric bombs, basically the stage will be finished. So I just need to hit this yellow electric bomb. And that's everything. It even hit some of the capsules at the end. Again, I was kind of worried about points, but it went fine. You don't need a lot for 3 stars on that one. Now moving into the final one, this one could definitely be annoying. It was the hard stage of the group, and I could have definitely just gotten lucky. I think in some ways I really did, but it's definitely possible and manageable. And I would not suggest bringing Waluigi, because the gimmick of this is that it seems like there's an extra capsule piece in each of the 4 corners, and there's no way to tell which color. Actually, the colors might be the same for everybody, so if you can see a color on my screen, it's probably the same for you. So if you are about to get rid of one of the colored capsules, you know, have that color ready for you so you can clear it right away, because you're going to need those extra capsules for sure. Now the other gimmick is obviously you need to clear all the electric boxes, which can be very annoying because the way it's going to set up is that you're clearing things constantly, and you kind of have to waste some capsules sometimes to get it on the right rotation to clear stuff. I was constantly getting double capsules in this one, and there I messed that up, but it's okay because I just bring these reds down to here, and it does the same thing pretty much. Now I have this corner basically all finished up. Now remember, in that bottom corner there is going to be a extra capsule piece somewhere. So as soon as I clear it, I should have some ready to go with the right color. Now I obviously don't, but I do get a double blue coming up in a second here. I'm getting out some blues, and then I see that one. Now I didn't get a lot of capsules from that, so hopefully I can get some more when the extra capsules show up in the final corner. I didn't realize when I was playing it that they were in the corners. I just realized that now when I'm looking at the stage. But I kept wondering, like, when am I going to get another extra capsule, because I know they're hiding in here somewhere, and they kept just not showing up. Another thing you can do, I guess, kind of for points, is hit this crate in the middle. It's not really necessary, I don't think. I kind of just hit it when I had extra capsules with colors I didn't need, or if I needed to change the rotation of the electric boxes. And you do technically get points for hitting that crate, so that was kind of a strategy I had. Now that time I did have those 2 blues waiting, just kind of coincidentally. It was not on purpose. But if I remember correctly, were all the extra capsules blue? You might want to keep that in mind. I think they were all blue, weren't they? I don't know. Let me know in the comments, I guess, if they were. But I'm getting pretty close here, but I'm also very low on capsules. It's all red and yellows from here. And as I get to this final part, you know, I messed up on that bottom left side, but on the right, I kind of get a redemption here because all I need is a yellow down there. Obviously, I need to change the rotation of the electric boxes before I start hitting. And then I bring down this yellow, and I get a very lucky thing here where I see that I have a rainbow capsule coming up. All I need to do is put a yellow capsule underneath, and then put a rainbow capsule in between. Change the rotation of electric boxes before doing so, of course, and then everything clears out. And again, that was the stage I got 3 stars without the extra capsules, so it all worked out. I was cutting it close. I think I did get lucky in a lot of parts, but it's definitely manageable. So those are all the stages for now. Later today I will have Boo showcased with some levels, and then next will be King Boo, and then the final set of levels with nobody showcased. And see you then. Goodbye.